What if I told you that spending just $200 today could give you more trading power than cash during the next crisis? These 20 dirt-cheap items are about to become worth their weight in gold. In the next few minutes, you'll discover 20 incredibly cheap items you can buy right now that will become essential currency when traditional money fails. I'm talking about everyday products costing pennies that could feed your family, secure shelter, or get you life-saving supplies when stores are empty and ATMs don't work. Welcome to Food Fixer, where we share practical strategies to secure your family's future no matter what comes next. If you want to build real security without breaking the bank, smash that like button and subscribe for more money-saving survival tips. Let's start with the absolute basics, the items that keep people alive when everything else falls apart. First up, we have rice and beans. You can buy a 20-pound bag of rice for under $15 and dried beans for even less. But here's why these are pure gold. Together they create a complete protein that can sustain human life indefinitely. During the Great Depression, families survived on nothing but rice and beans for months. Store them properly and they'll last 30 years or more. White sugar is your second essential. A 10-pound bag costs around $5, but sugar isn't just for sweetness. It's a preservative, energy source, and trading commodity that never loses value. Salt is equally crucial. You can grab a container for under $2. And throughout history, salt has literally been used as currency. It preserves food, maintains electrolyte balance, and is absolutely essential for human survival. Don't overlook instant coffee and tea bags. A jar of instant coffee costs $6 and contains hundreds of servings. Tea bags are even cheaper. These aren't luxuries, they're psychological necessities. During stressful times, people will trade valuable resources just for a cup of coffee or tea. The comfort factor makes these items incredibly valuable for bartering. Now let's talk about water and sanitation, because clean water becomes more precious than gold when taps run dry. Water purification tablets cost about $10 for a bottle that can purify hundreds of gallons. They're lightweight, last forever, and can literally save lives. Every family needs them, but most people don't think to buy them until it's too late. Bleach is another miracle product. A gallon costs $3 and serves multiple critical functions. It disinfects surfaces, purifies water when properly diluted, and kills germs that cause deadly diseases. During emergencies, people will pay premium prices for basic disinfection capability. Bar soap rounds out your sanitation arsenal. Unlike liquid soap that can freeze or leak, bar soap is virtually indestructible. You can buy bars for under $1 each, and they'll last years. Hygiene becomes critically important when medical care isn't available, making soap incredibly valuable for trade. Energy and lighting become precious commodities when the power grid fails. Candles cost pennies but provide hours of light and heat. Buy them in bulk for maximum savings. Matches are even cheaper. You can get hundreds for a few dollars. Together, candles and matches give you reliable fire starting and lighting capability that never depends on batteries or fuel. Speaking of batteries, AA and AAA batteries are essential for radios, flashlights, and emergency devices. Buy them in bulk from warehouse stores and you'll pay less than 50 cents per battery. When stores are closed and power is out, people will pay $5 or more per battery for devices that keep them connected to emergency information. Disposable lighters are incredibly cheap when bought in bulk, often under $1 each. But they provide thousands of lights and are virtually foolproof. Everyone needs fire capability, and lighters are more reliable than matches in wet conditions. Stock up on these, and you'll have valuable trading material that takes up almost no storage space. Moving into health and medical supplies, bandages and gauze become critically important when professional medical care isn't available. You can buy basic first aid supplies for a few dollars, but during emergencies, these same items sell for 10 times their normal price. Cuts and wounds don't wait for normal times, making medical supplies essential trading commodities. Over-the-counter pain relievers like aspirin and ibuprofen are incredibly cheap when bought generically. A bottle of 500 tablets costs under $10, but individual pills become worth their weight in gold when people are dealing with injuries, headaches, or chronic pain without access to doctors. Hand sanitizer and alcohol wipes became obviously valuable during recent supply shortages, but their importance goes beyond pandemics. They prevent infections when soap and water aren't available, making them essential for survival situations. Buy them cheap now because their value skyrockets when sanitation becomes difficult. Personal hygiene items might seem less critical, but they're essential for health and morale. Toothbrushes and toothpaste cost almost nothing in bulk, but dental hygiene prevents serious infections that can become life-threatening without medical care. People often overlook oral health during emergencies, making these items surprisingly valuable for trade. Underwear and socks in common sizes are incredibly practical trading items. Buy basic cotton varieties in medium and large sizes for under $2 per item. These wear out quickly under stress, and clean undergarments become luxury items that people will pay premium prices for during extended, difficult periods. Feminine hygiene products are essential for half the population, but often forgotten in emergency planning. These items are inexpensive when bought in bulk, but become extremely valuable during shortages because there are no real substitutes. Stock up on various types and sizes for maximum trading potential. Now here's where things get interesting. Comfort and morale items that might seem frivolous but become incredibly valuable during stressful times. Chocolate and candy bars cost under $2 each, but provide psychological comfort that's worth far more during crisis situations. Sugar provides quick energy, and the mental boost from familiar comfort foods helps people cope with stress. Playing cards and small games cost almost nothing, but provide entertainment that becomes precious when people are confined or stressed. A deck of cards costs $2, but can provide hundreds of hours of distraction. During long, difficult periods, people will trade valuable resources just for something to take their minds off their problems. Here's a controversial one. Cigarettes and tobacco products. Even if you don't smoke, these items have incredible trading value because addiction doesn't disappear during emergencies. Cigarettes cost around $6 per pack, but can trade for much more valuable items when desperate smokers can't find them anywhere else. Moving into tools and practical supplies, duct tape is perhaps the most versatile item you can stockpile. A roll costs $5 but can fix almost anything. Torn tarps, broken tools, leaking pipes, or damaged equipment. It's lightweight, compact, and solves countless problems, making it extremely valuable for trade. Zip ties and rope are incredibly cheap, but solve major securing and binding problems. You can buy hundreds of zip ties for $10, and basic rope costs pennies per foot. These items help people secure tarps, bundle materials, or create temporary fixes for countless problems. Multi-tools and pocket knives provide cutting, screwing, and problem-solving capability in compact packages. While quality tools cost more initially, even basic versions provide tremendous utility. Everyone needs cutting tools, but most people don't carry them daily, making them valuable trading items. Don't underestimate simple items like pens and paper. When digital systems fail, people still need to keep records, leave messages, or plan activities. Basic writing supplies cost almost nothing but become essential when computers and phones don't work. Two-way radios provide communication capability when cell towers fail. Basic models cost under $20 each, but they can connect people across several miles without depending on any infrastructure. Communication becomes incredibly valuable when normal systems don't work. Plastic bags in various sizes solve countless storage and waterproofing problems. You can buy hundreds for a few dollars, but they protect valuable items from moisture, organize supplies, and even serve as emergency water containers. Finally, think about the future with vegetable seeds. Seed packets cost under $2 each, but can produce pounds of food. During extended difficult periods, the ability to grow food becomes incredibly valuable. Choose varieties that grow quickly and produce high yields. Basic gardening tools like hand trowels and pruning shears cost under $10 each, but enable food production. When grocery stores are empty or expensive, the ability to cultivate food becomes extremely valuable for both personal use and trading. Fertilizer rounds out your growing supplies. Basic sea fertilizers cost pennies per pound, but dramatically increase crop yields. When people are trying to grow their own food, fertilizer becomes as valuable as the seeds themselves. Here's the key to making this work. Buy these items gradually when they're on sale. Store them properly in cool, dry places, and rotate stock to maintain freshness. Don't wait for emergencies to start building your stockpile. Prices skyrocket and supplies disappear when everyone wants the same things at the same time. The beauty of this approach is that you're not gambling on precious metals or complex investments. These are everyday items with proven track records of maintaining value during difficult times. Even if emergencies never come, you'll use most of these items in normal life, so nothing goes to waste. Start with the basics: rice, beans, salt, and sugar. Then gradually add other items as your budget allows. Focus on quantity over quality for most items, because trading value comes from availability, not premium features. Remember, the goal isn't just personal preparedness. It's creating trading power that works when normal currency doesn't. These 20 items give you the ability to help others while securing what your family needs, regardless of what economic or social challenges might come. What items would you add to this list? Have you started building your own stockpile of trading goods? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if this video opened your eyes to practical preparedness strategies, make sure to like and subscribe to Food Fixer for more money-saving survival tips that could secure your family's future.